Welcome to Min&Jean TV.
Kim Jong-un is the single face and leader of the regime. But behind the scenes, his sister is a powerful key player at the decision table. Not much is known officially about Kim Yo-jong. She went to the same school as her brother in Switzerland, but her first recorded public appearance in North Korea wasn't until 2011 at the funeral of their father Kim Jong-il. Personal details about the leader's closest sibling are shrouded in mystery. We don't even know her age, only that she is in her early 30s. Yet her work is some of the most important to the leader of North Korea. For years, she has acted as the right-hand woman of her brother Kim Jong-un and is said to have had a leading role in the propaganda and agitation department, where she worked to make sure the leader was presented in the best possible light. This is why she is sometimes seen lurking closely behind her brother on the international stage, yet rarely at the forefront. But a shift in her public image has seen her take a more central role. She became the first member of the ruling North Korean family to travel to the south in February 2018 for the Olympics. She took a prominent place at the negotiating table for the first North-South Korea summit in more than a decade, and was recently promoted to the ruling Politburo, the country's top decision-making body. She's even issued a scathing political statement about South Korea in her own name this year. North Korea adheres to the highly Confucian rules that would make it difficult for her to govern because she is a woman. Yet it remains to be seen whether those rules would be circumvented in the case of a sudden death. She might have had supporting roles for most of her life, but the North Korean leader's sister should not be overlooked. Kim Yo-jong has climbed the leadership ranks and is now one of the closest advisors to the leader, which would put her in contention to take the reins.
Min&Jean TV.
Keep your distance, girl.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, did you hear any news about North Korea at the moment?
I've caught a headline here or there, right? They're not sure exactly what's happening, but
Yeah.
people have said,
Right.
you know, and there's no confirmation, right? It's really hard to get
Right.
details and specific.
Yeah, North Korea is kind of closed country,
Yeah.
so it's very hard to get any information.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but there are so many rumors about Kim Jong-un and
About
also
his health,
yeah,
right?
because he had the heart surgery.
Oh, he did. Yeah, I read that.
Yeah.
I did read that.
And then after that, he didn't come any officially.
Right. He missed some big official gatherings or
So, nowadays all the world are, struggling with COVID-19, but
Sure.
North Korea didn't report any cases so far.
I thought it was interesting that North Korea, not only did they not report cases, but they reported that they had no cases, is what I read, which is...
I guess something.
I mean, I suppose if it's very, very closed,
Yeah.
it's possible.
They are having
But-
very close relationship with China.
Oh, sure.
So I guess,
maybe.
but
Yeah.
that's their official, report.
Yeah, it's hard to know
Right.
what changes something like that can cause. Changes for the better, for the worse, or if things will just stay as they are.
And also many people are saying about Kim Yo-jong, who is Kim Jong-un's sister.
Right. Yeah, I read that. Part of an article about that. She's been kind of active behind the scenes, right? She's been in charge of, what did they call it? The
Like-
propaganda, kind of the official
Right.
perspective or the official spin on what
Right.
is happening or has been happening in
Yeah,
North
she's
Korea.
been making warm images.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Yeah.
But sometimes she says something very harsh as well.
Sure.
So we don't know about her character so far.
Yeah.
But hopefully, there's nothing worse, happened again.
Yeah. Are you worried about the situation?
Not really, but I'm just curious
Yeah.
about the facts.
I've gotten to that point as well. When I first came to Korea, you know, every few months, you know, my friends and family would get in touch with me. Jean, are you okay? I was just, yeah. Why are you asking me? What are you worried about?
Right.
You know, and I realized that every time there was a news story about North Korea in America, it's a big, oh no, North Korea, you know, South Korea's gonna die. But here in South Korea, like everybody's like, what? Huh? Nah, it'll be fine.
We are
Yeah.
quite, you know, peaceful.
Yeah, you're used to it. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
maybe.
just-
Yeah.
yeah, right? It's like getting along with an older sibling that,
Right.
right? You just kind of, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. So for me, it's really interesting that, you know, we don't get any, you know, detailed information publicly.
Right.
But other, you know, like how can I say, CNN and the other, you know,
Sure, other
foreign
news agencies.
broadcasters,
Sure.
or carry the message from, you know, North Korea,
Yeah.
and they are, you know, dealing with the news as a very main news
Right.
sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's
But
very,
in South Korea, it's not a big deal. It's not important news.
When they shoot the missile or something,
Right.
it could be the main news, but otherwise there are so many main news around
So much.
us.
Yeah, absolutely. Sure.
Okay, so we are being safe so far.
course,
Yeah,
we
we are just keeping social distance,
We
and
are.
also we, you know, keep, you know, listening from North Korea.
Sure.
But so far, so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that expression. It's very Midwestern.
Yeah.
We want to stay current, right? We want to talk to you and to each other about sort of current events, hot topics.
So interesting topics as well.
Yeah. It's hard to know what's interesting to most people, right? You're better at that than I am.
Yeah, I'm trying to be more normal
Yeah.
person to introduce normal hot news.
Yeah. It's better you than me. Because
Maybe.
if I chose the topics, we would talk about poetry and
Boring.
yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Sorry.
No,
Jane.
it's okay.
I don't
And we talk
really
about
think so.
fantasy fiction and, you know, English major things. So it's much better if she chooses.
So everyone, Min&Jean TV,
Yeah.
is trying to give you more interesting, you know, issues
Sure.
in English
Yeah.
and Korean.
I mean, do you think it would be helpful if people wanted to tell us what they find interesting?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll keep
So-
doing that.
Tell us what you find interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. Leave a comment.
Sure.
Yeah. The things you wanna listen and watch.
Absolutely.
Then we'll try to make it.
Yeah, that would be
Okay.
great.
So please join us.
Please do. Oh, right.
Min&Jean TV.